the versus mode. Let's go. Let's play free for all. MP5 game. Let's go.
Watch where you're shooting, okay? A lot of things respond poorly to bullets. I know I do.
I wish I get to place multiple Claymore down. The game does have to be balanced. My only complaint here... Ooh, we can modify it. Question is, do these have durabilities? Shot volume decreases damage. I don't want my damage reduced. Tastes pretty good. Good old full throttle. So yeah, you can't put modifications on these weapons. Again, it's been so long since I played this game. Please bear with me here. I wish they let me put a compensator on the MP5. I'd much prefer a compensator to get that recoil, that shot per shot recoil down, and to decrease that vertical and horizontal recoil pattern, you know? Something that puts my rounds more on target, something that would make hip fire far more easier at medium range, you know? I'm actually really into like military stuff. I mean, like in the personal things I own, like today I bought this cool belt, utility belt. Instead of it being like the kind where you loop it over then use the belt thing, but it poke it through the hole, this one just clicks on like this, you know, it clicks on. I just bought this, it's really nice. Alright, let's go. Alright, so I got my sprint bar. Make sure oh, fair game, fair game. An M40, nice. Nice. I'm not rocking that much greeter weapons, honestly. But yeah, I actually really enjoy this game. Even though I really wish the gameplay felt way more fluent. I hope that in the future they actually do update the gameplay. And I hope they update the graphics. That'd be pretty neat. M16A2 LMG. Kinda weird. There's my little claymore. And I wish the game implemented better mantling. And what I mean by better mantling, you know what I mean. Like basic objects I should be able to like this. Like that's mantling, right? But you'd expect I would be able to like mantle it. Well, I can, but I don't know, like they should improve that with more objects. Like, I don't know, I feel like if I'm on top of here, like, I should be able to jump onto there. But, you know, it'd be really cool if they do what Modern Warfare 2019 did. And they did that thing where you can grab onto ledges. That would be really, I think that'd be a very convenient feature for this game, because I think there's a lot of spots that add a lot of verticality. The other thing is, I hope that they, somewhere down the line, upgrade the amount of stuff you can do to weapons. Yeah, my shit's not OP. Even though I am a robot death machine, these things are not the most powerful class. I mean, you know, they got an infinite ammo weapon, and it does have a cooldown thing on it. It actually does do a shitload of damage, but there is no true ADS with it. You know, and I feel like without proper ADS, I feel like that's just damaging. The thing is, when you get weapons, they do have percentages, you have to repair them. So, you know, if you really like a certain weapon, you're going to want to constantly maintain that weapon, I would say. Yeah, I don't really need much on this. Perfect nade spot. Okay, I love that site. Alright, let's go. Let's freaking go. So I know attachments also do not have repair levels, I guess. So if there's attachments you really like, that's kind of neat. Kind of a neat feature. And I like sites, honestly. But there are some good sites in this game. This is a really good site. I really like this. I wish that there was something more like a simple red dot, though.
Mission accomplished. Excellent job.
Blackwood versus Warface. And then we got my default ass. His default ass. He's not quite his default. I wish there was a little bit more character customized. It would be really cool if you could add tattoos, different like hairstyles, different eye color, different voices, those kinds of basic character customization. I really want to get Sandstorm, Reinsurgence Sandstorm, or whatever that game is. Military shooter. Now, I've played my fair share of different military shooters throughout the years. Some far more story-based than others. Some more action-oriented, some more slower-paced and tactical, and some pretty goofy, and some pretty trash. I've played my fair share. I don't know where I would place Warface. I mean, I would put it like... I wouldn't put it very high on the list, honestly. Beretta 93R. I mean, yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie, dude, this game has the weapons. Let's see. But yeah, no, I like the military stuff quite often. I actually collect die-cast aircrafts. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not on the regular SM account. I got my account temporarily suspended for nonsense. It's only like 3 days. I'm not really tripping about it. I'll be back streaming on that account on Monday, but I do want to continue making Warface content now that it's officially on the channel. And you know, whenever my account does go through weird dog shit or whatever happens, you know, but here's the thing, I really want to start playing on this account more.
Round start.
But keep in mind though, this is not my intended account. He was quicker. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna give you guys a quick tip, man. Do not use default weapons. Do not be afraid to use non-defaulted weapons, because they're really good. Now in this game, there's this really cool feature where you cannot pick up enemy weapons. Your loadout is your loadout. So what's really nice is if you get something really good, no one else can pick it up. So in a way, it's kind of a pay to win. But it's a kind of a reinsurgence that, you know, you don't get that annoying feeling when your enemy pick is killing you with their own weapon. M4 CQB, I bet you it has faster ADS speed. But yeah, no, the weapon customized system is not the world's greatest.
One of the few things I really like about this game, though, is some of the weird mechanics, like the whole assisting your friend up the thing, where you can lift him up. Some of that stuff's really neat, and the amount of content that this game has to offer is also really nice for a free game. Not only do you get a semi-addictive multiplayer experience with various game modes, but you also end up getting the really, really awesome special ops modes and cooperative play. There is even a battle royale mode, if I'm not mistaken. The game does spawn you with a pretty dog shit knife, though. But it's there. I mean, there's a lot of different game modes here. Now, would I recommend Modern Warfare 2022 over this game? Any day of the week. Any day of the week. Easily. Easily. Very easily, in fact. Damn. My play sort of worked. Alright, let's... Ineffective. Damn, bro, I thought those were headshots. Yeah, they should really improve the core gameplay for this game. And honestly, that would be my only thing, man. Just core gameplay mechanics, fix those. And this would actually be a not semi, but a very enjoyable experience. Nonetheless. He got dropped with an M4. I know he's gonna be coming out of there soon. Oh, he low and he know it, bro. He's super low.
Dang, son. Killing spree. Dang, bro. Damn, I placed second. Cynical. Yeah, bro, look at that. That was good, bro. That's good shit, bro. Couple practice rounds, couple matches, couple you know, do whatever I need to do, man. Next map is highway. But yeah, no, but yeah, I collect military equipment. I collect die-cast like military aircrafts, and soon I'm actually going to collect die-cast tanks. The only reason why I have it is they're very expensive. The 1:72 scale, I'm going to get an Abrams, a Russian T-90, the M60 Patent, you know, the Vietnam era tank. I'm going to get the... Probably even going to get... obviously the I said M1 Abrams, but the Sherman tank from Fury. I'm going to get the Tiger 2, the T-34. A KV-2 would be kind of neat to add to the collection, you know. Some of that stuff. Oh, and the T-14 Arma, if I can find one. I gotta go repair that pistol.
got plenty. Nice HK. M4 Classic. That AUG was really nice. Alright, bet. We're gonna go to repair. How much did it cost? Oh. Oh, dude. I have no idea why the hell I was worrying. Repair costs are cheap when you got... Yeah, that's a lot of money. Alright, bet. Go back in here. Shoot to kill is easy. Okay, whatever. I don't care about any of that nonsense. The versus... Team deathmatch. As always. And you know what? We're not going to suppress this weapon. I wish there was more vertical grips, though. I imagine a angled foregrip on this thing would be pretty sweet. I'm a big fan of the G36 rifles, as well as I'm also a big fan of the ACRs and the Scar H. But nothing will ever really beat the simplicity of the AK platform, I think, because the AK platform is pretty sweet. There's a lot of cool AKs out there. Much there are some pretty cool ARs out there, but AKs there's quite a few. Especially that RPK and the crank-off kits. But nonetheless, the old AKs are just so stylish, and they defined an entire era of rifles. And they're older than the M4 platform. Because remember, the M16 came out into the early 1960s. So the AK-47 came out in the late 40s. So the AK-47 had time to be perfected and adjusted for combat. The M16 was just entering combat. However, the design ranged from the original AR-15 platform, and that was in like the mid-50s. And it was supposed to be like a lighter version of the AR-10, which shot 308. The AR-15 being lighter, shooting a smaller cartridge, 5.56 223, not that big of a deal. Actually, look up 5.56 next to a
Round start.
next to 50 cal, which is just like a very large round. And then you're gonna be like, well, 5.56 isn't anything. I'm goated with this. Damn, I got dropped with an M4. M4s are classic though. Can never go wrong with an M4. Like, let's get real. You know what? I actually kind of prefer the way I like holding my rifles like this. I'm not a big fan of the vertical grips. I've actually used vertical grips, like they're not bad in real life, like in actuality, but you know, this thing's pretty sweet, and I get to refill my ammo. Poor man's Call of Duty, better than COD Mobile, that's for sure. But now, is COD Mobile like a legit, actual, like, Activision licensed product? H&K MP5. I love HK. It's probably one of my favorite German firearm brands. The G36 platforms, the G3s, the HK33s, the HK21s, the HK USP. Ooh, the Beretta MX4. Okay, those are really cool guns by Beretta. It's one of the few guns that's not a pistol that Beretta makes. Beretta is known for their pistols and shotguns, though. Beretta does actually make a small selection of rifles, the ARX, and they also have a hunting rifle of bolt action. But yeah, Beretta has some nice stuff. Beretta is mainly known for their 92 series of pistols. Basically turning into the M9. And the M9 is a real designation, by the way. It's not crazy, you know, like, oh, Call of Duty just changed the name for licensing. No, like, the M9's actually like a weapon. It's a real thing. I was pulling double kill after double kill. Get me. That guy just refused to die. He must have went overcharge or something. Another quick double kill. Damn! Quick reaction time. Ooh. So the cool thing about that, so you saw how I racked the charging handle? You notice how it was like that weird thing, it's like on a swivel? That's because it's right or left-handed. Really neat. Through the context of the game, it's like right-handed because our character's right-handed. But say if in real life, if you're left-handed, you can cock it with the left. You know, so see, watch how I reload this and watch how I pull that charging handle back. I gotta see that how it folds to the side and you pull it back. Yeah, you can do that left or right, which I think is a pretty neat feature. Just like the good old HK slap. Pretty cool way to send it forward. But, oh yeah, and the HK PSG-1, those things are sexy and expensive. I know, HK makes some of my favorite weapons, not gonna lie. Not gonna cap with you boys. Germans make great guns, great cars, but and not much great other things, honestly. But great knives, though. I'll give them that. They make a lot of German knife companies, I've noticed, make some pretty good stuff. They also make some pretty strong beer. Microgun. What the hell? Oh my G tried to knife me. What was all that about?
Mission accomplished. Job well done.
Another game coming in second, bro. Yeah, look at that AHK, bro. That's awesome. Big fan. I think, though, in actuality, I think they also have, like, what is it called? Like, an HK that's, like, how do I explain this? They make another rifle. I forget the name of it, but it's pretty cool. But Beretta, it would be really awesome, and I mean really awesome, if Beretta actually tried to make some pretty cool, like, DMR style stuff for the civilian market. They may have military application for Italy. I think would be pretty neat. The Italian military is nothing to really be proud of, I'd say, by no means. Because just like, I don't know, it's just not a military power that comes to mind. They are a capable fighting force, don't get me wrong. I think, though, they're nothing compared to the United States. Not a lot of countries really aren't. Canada's Air Force is pretty awesome. Their Navy, not so much. And Britain looks like it's going down the drain. From what I heard, there's this YouTube channel that goes over, like, there's a channel that kind of goes over stuff, and allegedly, according to him, the, oh, look at that, oh, Beretta 93R. Oh, they burst fire mode. Yeah, so we're going to stop using this and use this on every character. Starting now. And the engineer would be very pleased to see that we're using the Beretta. Also, we're gonna switch over to the MP7. The MP7. This thing is amazing. Also, I'm not sure, but the MP40s are pretty cool. If you guys are wondering what MP stands for, it does not stand for military police in this context. It stands for machine pistol, which is kind of neat. I want to use that, and then we're going to use this. Ah, what a killer combo. Now for the sniper of choice. Not much good snipers here. Rifleman. No, he was actually equipped with this. They should make a system to where we could at least have 3 classes per class. 3 loadouts per class would be pretty cool, honestly. And this system's pretty cool. It would be really cool if you could, like, put perks on your... Well, I think you can, actually. But it'd be pretty cool if you could, like, put... Not perks, something else. Not skills. Something to where you could, like, not enchantments, that's like Minecraft shit, but imagine like they had unbreaking to where it's like you could use the weapon doesn't degrade at nearly the same rate. I think though they should have a system integrated already that's like that. I'm not sure. I don't know. They probably already have something like this. It's just I've just been a retard to discover it. But yeah, no. The other thing is, what really interests me, honestly, is you see, I play a lot of shooter games, especially Resident Evil games, and some of the weapons that Resident Evil implements are just so out there. Like, for instance, the VP-70, I believe, is Leon's pistol. And it gets, retrieved back throughout the games. You can get the stock for it, and it's 3-round burst. Well, in real life, that was an actual weapon intended for German police. It's an actual HK VP-70, and no, man, those guns kind of suck. But some of those weapons are just out there. The other cool thing is like
Round start.
just like some of the weapons in Resident Evil games are sort of out there. Some of the weapons in Call of Duty are kind of out there too. Dude, I love this. Okay, alright. Watch how quickly I can kill somebody if I encounter them in the right instance. There is no extended mag option, but a 40 rounder would have been more appreciative. The other thing is, oh yeah, I was talking about die-cast tanks earlier, and why I haven't purchased any yet is they're very expensive. The 1:74 scale is pretty large. You can look it up. 1:74 is pretty big. It's nothing near the 1:20 scale, like those are massive. But the thing is, had a T90 tank in the 1:74 scale. And so, I mean, it's so large, but it's not super large. The thing is, I'd had to dedicate room to it, and I'm going to have to move shit off the nightstand, and that's where I'm going to put my tanks. Next to my colognes and stuff. And so, later on, I do want to get a Ohio-class nuclear submarine model. In very large scale, because I'm going to dedicate it to an entire shelf. Is going to be dedicated to it. And, so yeah. But yeah, those don't come cheap. But I've been looking into like naval models. You can get some good ones, especially in the smaller scale. But I like the more medium scale for naval ships, because in fact, I'm going to argue naval ships have so much detailing. There are so much different things, from the different guns to just the different like stuff used for whatever purposes. Like even like the life support boats, all like the little things, control tower, all that stuff. There's so much detail to be had there that it would be kind of a waste not to get them in the larger scale. But I've been tempted to try to find some in the smaller scale right now.
but I kind of want to find them in like a medium scale to where they're not too big, but they're not too small. Big enough to where you can notice some of the finer details, and even having details that are so minor that, you know, they're like, wow, man, they really got into every little crevice here. Those kind of details. I love those things. Especially if I can find, like, anti-aircraft trucks from World War I, World War II era stuff. All around, just military shit in general is interesting. And again, the only submarine I really want is the Ohio class. It's my favorite submarine of all time, and I don't really, and the submarine ones are very expensive, and I don't know much about submarines, the different types of classes there are. The other thing is, I also want to end up owning a pretty decent scaled Nimbus class aircraft carrier. Those are some pretty expensive models, but I'm willing to drop the dime. I'm willing to drop the money for them. But the other crazy thing is some of the interesting weapons I've acquired over the course of time. Guy owns some pretty nice weapons, pretty cool guns. But, however, I will say this.
Good job, team. Mission complete.
It has not by any means been easy to acquire a lot of weapons. Mainly because the gun stores that I go to, either the cool shit's way expensive, which is fine, and the other thing is the cost of ammo is constantly going up, and the gun market keeps going up due to politics. So I do have the essentials. I have the AR, the AK platforms. My AK is not the world's greatest, but I've seen a lot of positive reviews for the Wasser 10. But mine is an actual Wasser 10. I do have polymer tactical furniture for it. I just prefer the look of wood, which I really want to find a nice grippy wood grip for this thing that actually feels semi-comfortable. But right now I have a pretty nice rubber grip, and it actually feels really good. It is a Magpul MOE AK Plus grip, and it has this really nice rubberized texturing to it, and it's all rubber. Obviously the plastic bits shape the rubber to what it needs to be shaped as, but apart from that, I mean, it's a pretty hefty grip, and you know, you get this really good grip on it. Apart from that though, the internals are mostly the basics. It's an AK. Like the AR, not much changes between the different variants of each and every one of them. However, I must say, ooh, the Benelli Nova shotgun is pretty cool. Benelli's another great brand. I like the Benelli M4, but the Benelli Novas are pretty cool too. They're pretty awesome. But when I turn 21, I'm buying a Beretta 92 FS and a 1911. Those are two military service pistols that have been in the service for a long time. I also want to get me a 44 Magnum and a 357 stub-nosed revolver. The other couple guns I want to get is a Glock 17, because I like the full-size Glocks. And I want to get a Mossberg 590 Shockwave. It is perfectly 100% legal where I live. So, why not? It's just a fun gun to shoot. It would be really cool if they even made one that was calibrated in a 20 gauge shotgun in that configuration. I would much prefer a 20 gauge in that size because it's so small and tiny and light that 12 gauge just would really feel kind of weird. I mean, you know, you can shoot the lighter loads, sure, but imagine shooting Magnum slugs with a 590 Shockwave. I cannot imagine that would be comfortable or enjoyable. I mean, yeah, the first shot's funny, and you know, it's like, wow, that's pretty cool. I can shoot that, but
Defend the command post from enemy units.
but that's all you're gonna do with it. I'm sure that's gonna be lame. And I guess that's why shotguns are kind of fun to own, is there's different types of shotgun shells, different types of munitions to run through it. those are headshots. Ooh, that's a Caltech. Okay, that's pretty cool. I had no idea they had the Caltech Sub 2000. I think that's the name of it. The Caltech Sub. It's the Caltech Takedown. I low-key want to own one of those because I own the Ruger PC carbine, and the Caltech Sub 2000 is another one of them cool takedown guns. I also like the AR7 takedown. I mean, those are so cute and fun to shoot. They're not the most accurate weapon, but the fact is, like, for a very low price, you get a gun that can be taken down. The entire gun fits into the stock, if you could believe it. So what it is just the barrel unscrews off the receiver unscrews off of the stock, and then the back of the stock opens up, and then you put the receiver and barrel into the stock. It is waterproof and will float in water, and it's pretty cool for survival intents and purposes. That's what its main intention is, for survival. So it's lightweight, it doesn't take up a whole lot of space, and the other thing is, I mean, it shoots 22s, so there's not much 22s that are going to be very... 22 ammo is not expensive. Now 22 is a very dirty round to shoot. It leaves behind a lot of residue and carbon down the barrel, so you know you want to clean it and maintenance it. But it is, you know, it's pretty, from what I've heard, it's very reliable, and it does its part if you do your part. So you know, I've always been interested in owning one, and I've actually shot one. So pretty interesting fact. Did you know that the actual AR-7 survival rifle was actually intended to be used to be issued to pilots in the United States Air Force in case they were to have to eject out of their cockpit and do like a landing. That's the weapon that fetches them food. I don't believe that they are even issued that anymore, mainly because like the pistols being calibrated in 45 ACP would be more used for a combat role, whereas the 22 would be used to hunt small game and provided additional self-defense. Now, I do believe firmly that pilots should be issued that as a backup in case all else fails. I don't know, it's peace of mind. You know, everybody in the military is important. Every sailor, every pilot, every engineer, every Army soldier, every Marine, every Navy SEAL, every Marine Raider, every even when it comes down to it, even the people that do statistic reports, every medic, everybody's important because everybody plays a huge pinnacle role.
Command post lost.
And yes, that would include Space Force.
Retreat
But
to the second position. You must protect it. Enemies approaching. Protect the
want out of here. I don't like this spot. I feel like I'm out in the open. I feel like someone's watching me. I don't like this spot. Okay, thank God. I hated that spot, being in the center of the map like that. You get hit from all directions. Without my FOV being really good, I'm prone to being shot from spots that I can't even see. Which right now is my true fear in this game. I don't want to be shot in strange spots. Okay, I'm gonna actually prone this area down. Oh my God, can I get the multi-kill? Oh, he got it already. I'll reload even though I have 70 rounds. Oh shit, he dick titties. He snuck up. He snuck up on me. Oh boy. This map is so weird. Is it me or did this map feel weird? The snowball. What? This game is not realistic, it's just funny. I wish there was options to like go up ladders and rappel. I feel like adding more verticality and more map access from different directions would honestly make this game feel a bit better. Now that's an Uzi. What he's got there is a heavily modified Uzi. It even said it in the thing. But if you actually look at the receiver or the gun, it's actually an Uzi. Now that is a whatever that was on screen. That's HK's solution to replacing the so the rhyme Uzi Pro. That's weird looking. But yeah, guys, there's been a lot of Uzis. Like, have you guys ever noticed how many models of different Uzis there really are? You know, the micro Uzi. There's an Uzi in 41 AE, I believe. There is an Uzi 9mm. I think there's even one at 45. There's a lot of different Uzis. And then there are those Uzis, the old school Israeli Uzis with those cool folding stock things that, you know, the weird folding spring mechanism thing. The Steyr. That's the other brand. Steyr. Steyr. The Steyr TMP. The Steyr AUG. The Steyr STG 44.
Defend it at all costs. Retreat to the last strategic position.
Oh my God! Now the map's changed again. So yeah, the map changes midway through each match, it seems. It's really weird. This is a crazy map. Calico M95 5A. That's a weird gun. if I remember correctly, there was a gun like that, but it was in like a much smaller, more compact form. It was, I believe it was in the Resident Evil 2 demo version, or the cut weapon, the original Resident Evil 2, but it was also featured as a weapon used quite frequently in the Code Veronica X. Oh shit, it's getting late. Alright guys, well, you know what? Sorry to do this, but I'm going to get off. Thank you for watching. Enjoyed. I hope this is some fresh content. Yeah, so I know I'll keep playing. I'll keep getting better. We'll make little progress. Oh, what the hell, man? Took 3 shots to the head. All right, see you guys.